What is going on, guys? Welcome back, Commentary For. It never ceased to amaze me. I put up a couple videos yesterday, and people always come back to me or my channel and say, you're so negative. Why can't you just appreciate the game? Why can't you just look at what EA is offering? Why can't you look at what they're doing in a positive light? The reality to all of that is very simple to me. I reflect on my channel what EA images to the community. And there aren't a lot of positives. And a lot of my displeasure with EA comes from how they address and approach us as a community. And I think if nothing else, when you look at these screenshots, I mean, yes, we appreciate they could have went through and made some changes to the depth chart here. But for the most part, anyone that's played the franchise mode understands this is nothing more than a user interface change. It's a facelift visually with the same information behind it. Now, if someone is willing to sit there and say, that makes this an improvement, the game is better now because it's changed how it looks, that's fine. It's hard to sell outside of cars, outside of an automobile. It's hard to sell a new visual to a consumer as a new product. EA tries to take that approach with their game, and they do it with very little regard for the consumer. And I offer that to you because, quite simply, when you look at these images and you understand what's being shown, we can go back to an interview with Sean Grady, where he talks about understanding where the franchise gamer is, understanding they've pushed people simply out of a lack of effort away from this game mode and into other game modes, which, in fairness, may be more lucrative for EA. But the fact that he doesn't come out immediately and state, well, for right now, everything you see is going to be the same. Unfortunately, we can't make any changes now because we're too far along in the development cycle, but we're going to recommit to this game mode. We're going to provide to you a roadmap of how we plan to get where you want us to be, and we're going to work hand in hand with the community to make the product they want, they deserve, and we want to provide. That's where EA loses the benefit of the doubt. That's where, to me, EA loses just be positive. That's where EA loses look at everything they do and simply appreciate it, because they're not appreciating us as a customer when they approach us with a game like this. It's not just that you're selling me the same exact game mode year in and year out. It's that only 2 years ago, you told us that you were recommitting to this game mode, and now we've seen the least change we've ever seen from 1 year to the next. And rather than sit here in an interview and own it, say what we know. Tell us you're on our side. Appreciate our influence in the community is being shown in a negative light because your game has brought us there. Your game united us by how bad it is. When you have Fix Madden franchise trending, that is gamers uniting, not on a positive, not we love this game and we appreciate what it brings to our lives, but rather this game is awful and now they're just blatantly throwing it in our face. My channel has always tried to reflect the community. And I feel like this year, nothing has changed for my content except the amount of people that are watching it and relate to it. Because we've seen for years this happening. It's just now more blatant than before. We stood by as idle as we could, and rather than take those opportunities to sit back and say, well, we made it through another year of doing almost nothing, let's actually give them the game mode they deserve, EA seemingly said, well, we've made it through a year of doing nothing, let's fire up another year and do nothing. And it got to the point where the consumer had enough. That's what my channel reflects. A consumer that has had enough of a game and demands it to be better. No one likes a quitter. I'm not going to stop making content. I'm sorry that some of you are upset by this, but I promise you, when we all get a better game, everyone will be happy, including EA, because guess what? They'll have customers that are happy that want to spend money on their product. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. You know I will be back in the week with more commentary.